biggest week in AEW begins on Wednesday, and we've got a big program continuing here. Now, 12 belts. Moné.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the TBS Championship. Introducing first from Boston, Massachusetts. He is the reigning and defending TBS Champion, the CEO, Mercedes Moné.
Well, fans, last night at Ring of Honor's final battle, empires are built to last, some are built to fall. Was the first shot fired last night as Red Velvet defeated Mercedes Moné after a hard-fought bout, fighting at full strength in the rematch for the Ring of Honor Women's World Television title. Took Moné straight out your mama's kitchen, winning with a variety of high-flying moves, maybe capitalizing on the hubris of the woman who reminded us that she is the #1 rated athlete in the PWI 500, Tony.
And there you see the face that was very much like the face that we saw in that interview with Lexi Nair. Now Leila Grey's got her shot at becoming TBS champion.
And the challenger, accompanied by Christopher Daniels from New York City, Leila Grey.
But on the flip side of Moné's recent struggles, Leila Grey has been lighting it up on Ring of Honor last Tuesday, taking on STP's Trish Adora. A hard-fought bout saw Leila Grey emerge victorious on Final Battle Eve with a variety of suplexes and strikes. Then last night at Final Battle.
12 belts now. Stop for 13. Here we go, though. And this is what we're seeing. A champion is defined not often by her victories, but as much by her losses. And while it might have been 13 titles unlucky for Moné, the 12 days of Christmas perhaps will be a better outcome for the CEO.
Leila Grey, there you see Christopher Daniels, Leila's manager, and he got a meteora from the apron down. But look at Leila Grey go.
It's Leila Grey, who has been absolutely on fire as part of Skyflight under the tutelage of Christopher Daniels, a man who's held championships all across the world. And really, this intensity, Nigel, has been the key in a lot of her victories.
Yeah, she's taken layers of cover.
1, 2.
Grey, a 4-year veteran. She's really found herself as a member of Team Skyflight.
And the neck breaker, Moné going toward the 2.
And Leila back into it.
Wow.
What a move that time by Mercedes Moné. TBS title is on the line here.
Whoa. And it's incredible to think that still with 12 championships in hand, we're viewing some of these recent losses as maybe destabilizing. Moné in control, though. And wow.
Another meteor that time. Here's a cover. 1, 2. And a 2 count. This is for the TBS Championship. We are live on Collision, and we continue on TNT at HBO Max.
Well, we open up this match, fellas, saying that perhaps this was the best time for Grey to face Moné. You could also make an argument that it is the worst, because a champion, or anybody for that matter, is never more dangerous when they are up against it on the back foot.
I think so. I think that's a good point. I think that, because she is so talented, I'm not going to say that Mercedes was complacent with the 13 titles, but she has got more motivation now than she's had for quite a while.
And I think fatigue comes into play, too, at some point, Tony. I mean, sometimes folks, athletes, great athletes even, bite off more than they could chew. Moné, certainly one of the #1 wrestlers in the world right now. And perhaps just filling that dance card a little too full, maybe getting a little too ahead of herself.
1, 2.
That is certainly what Chris Statlander said.
Clothesline there. As Moné takes control here. And the poise, I think, the emotion back out of the game plan of Moné right now as she fired through in the beginning with that sneak attack, Tony.
Yeah, absolutely. There you see the matches we have coming up. And, of course, Leila Grey, as you mentioned earlier.
Okay, all right.
That's 6'7". The 6'7", is everybody doing that now?
Only the cool kids.
Wow.
And look at this, as Leila tries to get to her feet. You mentioned 5 straight Ring of Honor wins for her.
And certainly, and not just kind of cupcake wins either. Defeating some great challengers. Also, You can see the progress. You can see the poise coming through Nigel. You see a great athlete developing, finding her potential. That's why I think tonight's right for an upset.
Well, we've seen upsets of late here in AEW, certainly. Always a possibility. But it is hard to get bets against the CEO.
Chin bites applied that time and just ragdolls her down with the hair. Mercedes Moné. You can just tell her facial reactions, how angry she is, and how frustrated she is about what happened last night.
Yeah, that self-regulation, those big deep breaths, really trying to calm and find center for Mercedes Moné.
You would understand, Tony, if you'd ever held a title.
Yeah, go back to that one, Nigel, every time. Still doesn't work.
What's your biggest victory in life?
Overcoming you.
Be nice, gentlemen. It's Christmas time, holiday season.
Sure is. It's a
humbug.
Oh,
look
speaking
at
of.
Looking at the 12 belts owned by Mercedes Moné. The TBS title is on the line here tonight. We are live on Collision in Columbus, Ohio. As Mercedes goes in, misses. Leila Grey stumbles out to the center of the ring. Couple lariats, down goes the champ. How about that sling blade sending down Mercedes into the corner.
Leila Grey finding her second wing, but
Wow.
awkward knee strike, and Grey goes down hard.
Yeah, Leila may have hurt herself with that knee strike.
That
Trying to get up.
takes her away of her ability.
Barely able to put any weight on the leg yet. Oh boy.
Here's a cover. 1, 2.
No. Grey desperately clings on though into the statement maker.
Statement maker, Leila Grey.
The great
And
struggle.
Christopher Daniels back to it.
Oh, we got a tap.
There it is.
And Grey, unfortunately, may have hit that knee.
Yeah. Oh, good God! What in the world?
What about Leila Grey's knee? Christopher Daniels is...
Oh, goodness.
What a cheap shot. Who is still, by the way, the Ring of Honor, or make that the TBS
And still,
champion.
the TBS champion, the CEO, Mercedes Moné. Did you hear that, everybody? Still, the greatest TBS champion of all time.
That's the way to do it, Tony.